but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Vikings and the Dolphins, and it's all up next.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Second and long. And complete, right side to Cook. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Now back to throw. And he slides and covers up at the... On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the second-year man from The Ohio State University, Justin Fields.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
Now a first down throw, Fields. And complete to Zach Ertz. From the 35, back to work on 2nd and 4. They'll fake the handoff, now Fields. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Fields. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. He needed 5. He got it barely as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. A shotgun snap, Fields. It completes it once more to Anderson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. The Dolphins. on first down. Fields. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. The numbers for Hill a week ago. 6 catches, 74 yards.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. A play fake. Now Fields to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Fields on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
Our last chance.
To throw again on second down. Fields. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's Fields. Over the middle, it's complete. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Fields now to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that is putting the defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Sanders' kick is good. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 3-0 lead. So the long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
To think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive.
They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Fields. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bent a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and when we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. Now a dump off here complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here. From the 17, Fields. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd down and goal. Fields. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
In tatters, so it sounds a little bit like this right now?
Exactly. It's like that paper being ripped. And right now, they've got to find a way to get it back together.
After the sack, 3rd and goal now from the 12. Back to throw, Fields. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. He hit his first, this one from 38. Sanders' kick is good, and that will make it 6-0. So they get the turnover in Bucs territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get through out of that.
Yeah, we're able to see it. Offense and the defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. And his struggles, they're continuing. He had 3 interceptions in last week's ball game. 2 more already here before halftime as they take over with a 1st down. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 6 catches, 56 yards.
That was a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And a quick throw here. That's complete. The Dolphins bring out an extra defensive back on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Well, they only needed a small gain on 3rd down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
With that down and distance, no real surprise they decided to throw the ball. But I think where the surprise kicked in, the result. Short pass downfield. That ball got taken for a nice journey to turn into a big play.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Touchdown! K.J. Osborne, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away now from moving out in front. Crosby connects on the extra point, and they take the lead here at 7-6. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it all culminates in a touchdown for Minnesota. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. We had a pair of division rivalries in primetime last weekend, Week 5, and we've got another pair of good ones coming up here in Week 6. Starting tonight, Cowboys and Eagles from Philly on Sunday night, and then tomorrow Monday Night Football has the Broncos and Chargers from SoFi. That's going to be a lot of fun, no doubt. Kickoff 5:15 local time for that one out in Southern California. From the 24, Fields. And this one is incomplete. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Here's Fields. Forced out to his left. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. So here are the Vikings to take over. They've dropped 5 straight coming in, so right now cherishing this lead. And they've got the football as well, 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for it. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
Anytime you get those running backs, there's a lot of maulers, because that's what you want in short yardage situations. And we just saw that occur right there, didn't we?
Vertical, downhill running. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff looking right. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's taken down inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin 1st down. Now Fields. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Another try after the 1st down sack. Fields. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. James Lynch gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. To try again after the sack. Fields. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Well, that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy leagues.
Is that what they call
receiver still gets a point there. Yeah. And you went that far back. No bueno.
Well, I'll tell you what. I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins have come back now to regain the lead. Well, they got the turnover, and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Give to Cook out of the gun. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. 3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. Oh, look at the juke. An 8-yard return there after a a 47. And it'll be Dolphin football. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
He's well on his way to a 1,000-yard season, maybe on pace to just tear past that, Charles. Defensively, they need to pay a little bit more attention to him.
Yeah, I think so, because remember, throwing the football,
and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Za'Darius Smith in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. After the sack on first down, Fields throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Throwing on third down, Fields eluding the pressure right. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
at least this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
On first down, it's Fields.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. This officially a 55-yard attempt.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few
message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They fell last week to the Jets, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive. And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7. Gets it to Hill. It's a jet sweep. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or 2. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And it's nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be. To throw on 2nd and 10. Fields. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 43. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. On 2nd and 11 now. Fields over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 31-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is going to lose yardage here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Fields, we know he has the good mobility. He flashes it there as he scrambles for the first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Seizi Otomewo in there to record the 2nd sack of his young NFL career. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Here's Fields. And this is going to be incomplete. Jason Sanders now for the Miami field goal. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good. And that will push the lead up to 12-7. Looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. All things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. First down, here's the run with Cook. And taken down just shy of the 40. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to throw here. Complete. Jefferson the target. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 42. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 42-yard line. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Loser. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Christian Wilkins able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Now they have a little more space to maneuver from the 15, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Fields. This will be caught. It's Waddle.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Hands it off out of the gun. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun, Fields.
He's going to let this go for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 61 yards.
And the Dolphins look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third formation. That was a nice play.
Bailing in the kick it away after the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. With the football going back to the Vikings offense. And the script really is flipped for them. Their momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
He's got a man, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll look to throw here. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. They'll look to throw again.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson.
And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture, as now they've got a 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll look to throw.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now 4th down.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
The kick by Crosby is good, and that lead is back down to 9 now.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Play action. It's Fields.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Back to throw. Fields.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's caught inside the 35. They're all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Jalen Waddle, 75 yards. And the Dolphins use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
2nd and 5.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Fields to throw on 3rd and 1. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing it right in front of our eyes because, what's his primary read? He recognized that they were all over that as they continued to surround the field. Picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
And now out comes Minnesota.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw.
Open man is Osborne. He's got him.
This offense so far on 3rd down, lacking much success. Just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, he looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
But based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. They'll try to run this one in. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. From the 4 now, 3rd and goal. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
We need these points. Come on. This is the time when balls are made. Make that kick.
Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. Well, ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you know, if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Vikings head out to take over once again. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Throw caught there by Osborne. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure. And caught up! But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. To the sideline, and he's got it. They say the feet are down. Yes, the line judge says they're in. That'll be a 1st down. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. He'll look to throw. Going for it all. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is